It might sound bad, it might sound selfish or whatever. I actually don't like guests on Christmas Day.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel exactly the same. It just kind of just like, why are you here?
Hey, everybody, and welcome to episode 9 of Juice and the Sauce. We're back for another show. As always, you're joined by your two co-hosts, myself, Lisimba, and Nastassja.
Hi, sorry, you know what? I'm eating and I'm so happy. Not that I want Lisimba in the studio with me, but Lisimba's out here in high definition and I'm out here in Android mode, but I don't care. It's a long week. It's a weekend before Christmas. We've had our family argument, so that's cool. That's ticked off the list, so that means we're going to have a good Christmas.
Wow, I was about to say that's good to hear, but let's hopefully things work out, I guess, as good as they can do.
No, it's done now. Our annual household Christmas argument has already happened. It erupted. The volcano has erupted. Now we're dealing with what's left now, the aftermath. And the aftermath is everybody's had their little pop. Everybody's cool. I spoke to my sister today. We can't wait to get the G&Ts on tap. I honestly don't think anybody's stomach or liver after the next 48 hours with being with 3 of my sisters. My brother, unfortunately, can't make it. After being around 3 of my sisters for 48 hours, I'm not sure whose liver is going to be okay. I just see a lot of, I'm not trying to vomit, but I can see a lot of vomiting going on because we've got on Christmas Eve, we're having mimosa night and we're waking up to mimosas. Well, they don't know I've planned this, but this is what we're doing. What are you doing, Lisimba?
For Christmas, you want to get into the Christmas bit now?
No, I just want to know, what's your Christmas vibe like right now?
In generally just, quiet one with the family. So me, my dad, brother, and lots of food. My brother will be going to church.
And your mum?
Yes, my mum. How can I forget my mum?
Yes. Oh, okay.
No, you know what?
Mumsy gets an invite.
No. Sometimes she goes away. So last year she was away, so it's just the guys in the house. So, but yeah, no, she'll be here this year and stuff. So just a quiet one with the family. Nothing too wild this year. All the mad events, I guess, kick off on Boxing Day when me and my cousin have an annual Monopoly match.
Wow.
There's some serious rivalry there. Because years ago, I always used to win, no matter what. In recent years, she'd come for me a little bit, grab the title. There was one year, I always used to win as a kid and stuff, and then there was this one year I was losing. I was like, God damn, I can't lose my title. And then my auntie was like, hey, you gotta go home now, we're about to wrap up, we've got to drop you home. I was like, oh, sorry, cuz, we gotta go. She was like, no, because she was just about to win. I was like, oh, sorry, maybe next year, But,
So you have a title to uphold, Monopoly.
Yeah, 100%. You're a Monopoly player?
No, I'm not that money obsessed. No, I mean, you know what? If I'm being honest, I've never played Monopoly with serious Monopoly players for me to get serious about it. Do you get what I mean? I played it with my family, but it's not that serious. Our serious game is categories.
What's that?
Okay, so it's a game of general knowledge. You see, this is why, this is a reason why I'm always reading up about shit that ain't got nothing, that I have no business knowing. Because when we start playing our annual categories match, my general knowledge has to be that much on point. Right? And my family are all about general knowledge games. So if you don't know shit, they're just like, yo, you being dumbass out here. So my general knowledge, this is why I just read up on things that I have no business knowing, but it's going to come in handy for that one general knowledge match that I'm going to smack down and say something that nobody else knew.
So it's
right?
like trivia and stuff.
So it's not like Trivial Pursuit. It's basically it's a word. I wanted to say it's a word game. Basically, you get categories. You have a dice or a die, as we want to say, and it's a letter die. And you get there's different cards with different categories on it. And so whatever letter you roll on the dice, you have to write a list of those things beginning with that letter. So it could be a list of exotic foods, yeah. And then one of the things will be like let's just say, yeah, so it could be list of exotic foods or list of clothing, and then it'll be like, or list of fabrics, so it'd be fabrics beginning with P. And there's there's a category for each thing, and you have to name the thing that begins with P or whatever letter you've rolled. And there's a timer, so you get like 60 seconds, like a minute and a half, yeah. And basically, if anybody has doubles, it's half a point. So you're trying to get full points on this, and there's like 12 different lists, and so it's a great it's a great general knowledge game without there being like a huge question kind of thing. I don't know if I've explained the game in the correct way, but yeah, it's like one of the games that we've played for Christmas ever since I've known Christmas existed. It's a hardcore, like it's that hardcore that we buy a new categories every single year because nobody knows where the pieces have gone after the first Christmas. And it's just kind of like, like I go to friends' houses and they're like, oh, we've had this board game for like 10 years. And I'm like, we buy a new board game each year because we never know where the pieces go afterwards. That's how manic it gets it's like it sounds like it gets really manic in my house, but it's not. It's just after we play the game, we're just like, everybody just dashes the game down, drinks wine, and then we go to sleep. Tomorrow nobody's looking about categories because we play it once a year. I can tell you we spend like £30 each year on categories.
That reminds me of like when I used to play chess a lot. Like a lot of pieces used to go missing, so you use like a salt shaker for like a rook, or it's like
basically.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what we do. Like I think last year we didn't buy one, and we managed to salvage the set that we had. But instead, because it comes with writing pads and stuff, everybody was there getting like old letters and writing on the back of, like it was so ghetto, but it was so funny that I was just like, we are absolutely useless. But yeah, it's like one of the favorite games that we like playing, along with what's it called, Ludo. Everybody loves the game of Ludo. Yeah, Ludo's emotional in it. So like,
especially when you get all the way around and then someone sends you all the way back.
Right.
Yeah.
So definitely, I'm looking forward to playing games. To be honest, I just think that at this very moment in time, I'm just looking forward to eating and drinking some more, and just probably doing the craziest shit, like someone pissing me off and then getting upset and everybody laughing, and just the way normal Christmases go, really.
You've got all your presents and stuff all sorted out?
My secret, so we do Secret Santa in our house, which makes it really easy, meaning I've got two people. The first person that I have, she don't listen to this podcast. She wants a voucher, so that's fine. She said, just give me she actually said, just give me the money. So okay. I'm just giving her the money, which is easy. And then I have to remember who I got for my second present. I just don't even know about who that one is. Whoever that person is, they're getting whatever they said they wanted. So yeah. So in our house, because there's so many of us, I hate saying that there's so many. It's like, how many of you are there? We just do Secret Santa, and everybody gets 2 presents each.
Okay. I haven't got all of mine yet. I need to go grab some more. So like this whole Amazon Prime thing, that's coming into like real use. Because I'm not trying to be queuing in all those high street shops. Like that's.
Yeah. I mean, I want to ask, like, does anybody, I know people do presents, but okay. How hardcore? Are you kind of the person that gets like extended family presents, or is it just immediate family? The people that you see on day in, day out, and then probably your kind of cool, your cousins you hang out with?
No, everybody lives in my house. So like 3 people, that's it. That's as far as I go, really.
Okay.
So, Yeah. I have no partners to buy no presents for, so yeah, I'm all good, man.
Boy, I actually have to say, I'm probably that's not like I did last year, really. But yeah, I mean, that's a burden. I'm burdenless like that. So yeah.
Before we get mad into it, I think I should intro the show.
Oh yeah, we didn't even intro to actually. I was actually waiting for you to do the intro.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Oh,
so
what
good.
we flipped? Yeah, so we flip reversed it. Yeah, go on.
There you go. So, Juice and the Sauce is a show that chops up and serves you life topics narrated through the love of food and, most importantly, desserts. Charismatic random stories for a sweet entree, followed by a meaty main course discussion and recommended flavors from the continent to round up your foodie's delight of a podcast.
Okay, there we go. I'm so proud of you, Lisimba.
Thank you. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Right?
It sounds so good.
I think I should just apologize to the people for the lack of episode last week. That was my fault.
I was gonna say sorry. Yeah, we didn't record last week. Yeah. Lisimba had food poisoning, and I was not willing to be in his aura whilst he was going through his food poisoning. Can you actually tell the people what I've been? When you hear this story, you're just gonna be like, for real?
So basically, I went to Burger King. And so for anybody that doesn't know, I'm not sure if I mentioned this previously or not, like if you go to Burger King, like get the Burger King app, right? Because like the prices on the app is like, do you know about the app?
Yeah, but I've never used it. So I've seen, obviously there's a Starbucks app, and then there's a Costa app, and there's every shop is now like takeout shops are jumping onto these apps. I've not used one myself yet. So you tell me about your experience using it. So hopefully I won't get food poisoning in it.
So with that said, I'm not sure if I'm recommending it or not, but basically I'll just tell you the whole story, right?
Yeah.
But with the app, basically you can save a lot of money. So you can call it up to like 50%. Like the price is like the reduction is like ridiculous. So anytime I go to Burger King, I open an app, then you got a whole bunch of vouchers you can choose from. So you can get like 2 burgers or like a meal with an extra or whatever. So I basically opened an app and there was a deal for a Whopper meal and chicken raw, right? So I thought, okay, yeah, cool, I get that. So I got this.
Go on.
I got this, and then basically in chicken raw, yeah, that was cool. The Whopper, the burger was a bit cold, right? But like I was hungry, I was tired, and just thought, just eat it. Let me just chow it down or whatever. So I eat it. Then, I got home and then belly doesn't feel too good. You feel like you got a bellyache, whatever. Cool. So obviously, a few more hours passed, and then obviously, like, yeah, then my backside started to fire out. Like, so I was running to the toilet. Wasn't pleasant. Then I started vomiting. Like, so it was coming out both ends. Sorry for being very graphic to our listeners.
Wow, like both ends. Fire hose. Poof.
But basically, it actually felt like I was actually peeing out my backside, right? And there's nothing you can do to stop it.
See, I wasn't trying to be around you, fam. No way.
Yeah, no. And then what's mad coincidence as well is during that time as well, I started doing my so for international listeners, when you want to start like getting into food and stuff, you have to do like a hygiene course. So I started doing my level 3 hygiene course, and all that stuff's in there. All about like the bacterial infections you can get, like food poisoning, vomiting, and and like temperature controls, and the temperatures that you need to be keeping food at. And it just made me think, like if you got food that's cold, because like in these burger joints, they keep it in that, I think that bin or whatever I think they call it.
Yeah.
And then after so long, they're meant to throw it out. I don't know what happened because my burger shouldn't have come cold. So yeah, that's what happened. But you know what? It's one of the things as well. After like going through that course and whatever, I realized as well, possibly, like I'm in my head like 90% certain it was the Burger King, right? But it is possible that like I could have picked this up before. Could have been a meal prior the day before or whatever, and then something take time to
You know what? It could be food poisoning is a very kind of fickle. This is actually such an interesting topic, actually, because food poisoning is such a it's so fickle because you can't really pinpoint where it came from, because you have to also remember that we have live bacteria that lives within our stomach. So it could have been as simple as you eating the Burger King, it triggered the bacterial infection that was already there. You know what I mean? So from that, it was just like it was like and you have to remember as well, it could have been the mayo that literally triggered it. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It could have been anything dairy. It could have been like if the tomato was a bit like off or too acidy. Like it can be anything. It could have been the lettuce. That's how fickle it is. And a good point made. Like I said, it could have been sitting in your stomach for a while from what you've eaten like previously, because sometimes food poisoning doesn't always come up exactly on that with eating that one thing. It takes time to build up. So it could have been something you ate like a day or two ago, and just eating that takeout just triggered all of it, and it was just like, yeah, your belly was like, yeah fam, we've had enough, we're out. Boom.
Basically and when I was reading, apparently like you have to get like some stool tests and nonsense to like figure out where like I didn't complain or whatever. As family members were telling me that I should have. I just couldn't be bothered for the whole rigmarole or whatever. But yeah. So that is why. Sorry guys, there was no episode last week. But I am back.
Can I just point out something? Yep. Lisimba still wanted to record, and I was just like,
no. What I was saying.
I was like, no, I'm not coming to next to you. That shit, like, that shit's like nits, like jumping from one person to another.
No, that was a misunderstanding. I wasn't saying we should record. I was saying for next week when we do the Flavour from the Continent, that we should like go to the venue or whatever, so our listeners understand what's going on. Also, for the people that are watching, you may have noticed that we are not in our usual setting or usual studio or whatever.
And I'm in my baking gear. I'm like I'm trying to get through Christmas without like dropping, like, so yeah.
So basically due to, I guess, both of us being, real pressed for time, and also the studio's perhaps not as available as it normally is over the Christmas period, we are recording over the internet for now. So yeah, but we're going to meet together and do the Flavour for the Continent as well.
I'm really excited for like the Flavour of the Continent. Like, I think it's just perfect timing that we're going to this place. Like, I'm really excited to try it. And I hope you guys are really excited too. Well, when you see what we're trying. So, yeah.
Yeah, 100. So, I think we should dive into the starters for today.
Yeah.
I think a good one to maybe start with, as we're coming to a close of 2020, Deliveroo's top 10 dishes in London for 2019. They recently put out a chart listing the top 10. And so for our international listeners, Deliveroo is a online delivery company, much like, I guess, Postmates, Uber Eats, and all those other things. And top of the list is cheeseburger from Five Guys.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. When I saw this, I was just like, before I even saw the article, I was like, I know it's Five Guys at the top of that list. I don't know, like, for me personally, I know, like, so far I've realized that I talk about Five Guys in this all the fucking time. Five Guys cheeseburger delivered to you is the truth. It's the mother friggin' truth. I had a voucher because Deliveroo loves to, I don't know, they're always just fucking up my orders, but I had a voucher and I literally ordered Five Guys. Let me tell you something, like, Five Guys delivered is the motherfucking truth. Like, I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised that it's coming on top. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a burger connoisseur yet, and I mean, I haven't been to Shake Shack yet. Some of you been to Shake Shack?
Yeah, I've been Shake Shack. It is okay. UK one anyway. Overrated.
Okay, cool. Right. So to according to Lisimba, Five Guys is a shit.
Yeah, no, 100%. Five Guys is sick.
Like for me, if in London anyway, when we're talking about burgers in London, I don't think you can get a better patty than the Five Guys patty. And as small as I am, 5'3", just about, I'm gonna tackle that double patty. People are always like, Sasha, you get a double patty. This is fucking Five Guys. You ain't coming in here and getting a single patty. Like you're getting that double patty and acting like a big man when you're eating that. Like, yo, best patty ever. Well, for me, in London anyway, at this current standpoint, I'm yet to taste another patty that is better.
No, I will second you. Like if I really want a good tasting burger, I would go to Five Guys. I'm a bit upset that I can't actually get Five Guys delivered to where I am. So I guess when I move, that's interesting. Actually, it just made me think. Like when I move, I was just about to say when I move, I'll like look out for what restaurants can get food delivery there.
No, I want
That's an interesting consideration.
No. When I moved to where I am now, I took that into. I actually did a mapping to see what restaurants were in my area. And I live in the Thornton Heath area, and it's just like being in the Caribbean because the Caribbean shops down here,
yeah,
they're good. I mean, there's my specific one that I love to go to that I got introduced to when I moved around here, and I was like, where has this been all of my life? Like, which is Blue Jays in South Norwood. Funny, they were actually featured in the Observer with Stormzy because Stormzy so many people go there. So like, I don't know nobody that does not know about Blue Jays. So for me, Caribbean food, when I want a belly full plate, I'm going Blue Jays.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Literally just Google it. I think I'm gonna have to go check this out.
Yeah, we should go to Blue Jays. Like Blue Jays is like I even went there yesterday. But, hey, no, the funny thing is like I went there yesterday. I was with a friend who came around. They were helping me with some work. They were keeping me company whilst I was working. And he was just like, he was just like, well, let's go get something to eat. What should we have? And I was like, he was like, yeah, I feel like some Caribbean. And I was like, let's go to Blue Jays. We rolled up to Blue Jays. She was like, oh, we've got a private event. I was like, man, not even a little takeout. And she was like, nah, I've got a private event. That was quite sad. So we went to the one just down the road from my house, which is good. I'm not going to lie. To be quite fair, I had their jerk chicken first time and I was like, okay, I'm not really impressed with your jerk chicken. Let me try something else on the menu. But I think jerk chicken for me is a very fickle thing. It's just like, if you've tasted good jerk, I'm always going to have that jerk in my head, innit? So, and nothing else is going to really hit that mark. But their stewed chicken their curry chicken, it's good. It's good. But let me tell you, the one down the road from my house, I'm not going to lie. You know the banging thing about that they do, that she even gave me 2 of these yesterday. And I was like, I don't know who she thinks that I am, but okay, we're going to handle these 2 dumplings. It's dumplings. They're dumplings. No, I just need to say this. Like, I've tasted quite a few dumplings. I don't want to say I'm a connoisseur of dumplings, but I feel like I'm nearly getting there.
Okay.
Their dumplings, let me tell you, she put 2, she gave me an extra one because I even had to big her up. Like I walked into the shop and I was like, are you the lady that does the dumplings? And she's like, yeah. I was like, your son always serves me. And like, he was just like the dumplings over the festivals. Let me tell you, when I had I had the dumpling, forget the rice. I was dipping that dumpling in that curry chicken, like no man's business. Like, yo, the old dumplings, bang. And I was like, you know what it is like when you break into the dumpling, it's nice and fluffy inside and it melts in your mouth. Now, I ain't had a dumpling that melts in my mouth yet. And that dumpling did. And I can officially say I had the second dumpling for breakfast today, right? Don't judge me. But I warmed it up in the microwave. Usually I like to warm them up in the oven to keep the crispiness. But I warmed this one up in the microwave, a good little 15 seconds. Let me tell you, it was still as fluffy as it was yesterday. I was just like, what kind of dumplings are these? Like literally best dumplings ever. I don't know the name of this this Caribbean. What's it called? Reggae brunch or something. Not reggae brunch. What's it called? Reggae Kitchen.
Okay.
On London, it's Reggae Kitchen on London Road, and all of their meals are like £5 in there.
Reggae Kitchen. Okay, cool.
But I highly recommend their dumplings and their curry chicken.
I need to get you some of my dad's dumplings. He's obsessed with them. Like I'm not sure if I mentioned before. Like literally, when I was younger, he would literally make like a bowl of 15. He can eat like those 15 with just a cup of tea, and he'd give me like literally one dumpling out of the 15.
Are they good though?
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
You don't really like Caribbean food though. I know that. It's okay.
So I'm recording from a bedroom in my mother's house. I'll be careful the words I use. You know, walls have thin ears, but I am also not a fan of particular people's cooking. But no, his dumplings are good. It's funny. Why I was pausing is that sometimes you don't, because when things are cooked at home, you don't appreciate the quality of something until you go outside and you taste other people's. You're like, wait, nah, at home they're better. But like the dumplings, I'll take my hats off to my dad. They're really
go on,
nice.
daddy. Yeah, like yo, bring me some dumplings, yo, because you know what I really, you know what we should do is get dumplings from different shops and do a dumpling test. That's what we're gonna do. And then New Year, that's the kind of stuff that we'll be doing, like taking all of those just to see who does the best dumpling. And dumpling is a very simple thing, but honestly, if you get it right, you got people like me talking about your dumplings all the time. Like you don't bring that stuff around me because I'm eating that daily. And I have no business in eating dumplings daily. Trust me.
You know what? It's funny though. I think I prefer like festival. You know.
See, this is the thing. The reason why I wanted the festival is because in my long, illustrious, short life, I've actually not eaten a festival.
Oh, you've never tasted it?
Yeah. Look at your face. Like, no, I've never actually had a festival, and
wow.
I actually really want to try it. And people always tell me, why do you go for dumplings over festivals? I'm like, because the people in the shop always like the dumplings better. So I'm like, what, you know, nobody's tried to crack that for me to go like, I really need a festival, but I'm gonna try a festival.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like I actually, I know I have to be there the first time you taste it. So I actually want to get that on camera. You try and festival for the first time.
All right. Maybe that's going to be on one of our on the road trips.
Yeah. 100%. We could have that as flavor.
Let's do. We're going to do a flavor of the month with dumplings versus festivals.
Cool. I'm just going to list the other things on the that top 10 real quick so people have an idea. So number 2 was grilled harissa chicken from Farmer J Leadenhall. And then number 3 was chicken, I'm hoping I'm saying this all right, chicken milanese. I have no idea. From Simple Health Kitchen. Then build your own bowl from Honey Poke. And then chicken katsu curry from Wagamama. Then number 6 is Honest Burger and chips from Honest Burger. And number 7, margarita pizza with buffalo mozzarella from Zia Lucia. And number 8, Shake Shack burger from Shake Shack. So people like it, I guess.
I mean, I've heard good things about Shake Shack. I've had people really go like Shake Shack is the truth in it, but I ain't gonna say Shake Shack is anything up until I've been in Shake Shack, because right now nothing is contending with the Five Guys. I will slam my £25 in Five Guys, and I mean, look, Five Guys milkshake is. If you haven't had a Five Guys milkshake, you ain't never lived for milkshakes. And let me tell you, I don't do milkshakes like often at all because. Me and the toilet will be having mad meetings in it. But when I do that Five Guys milkshake, it's a treat.
So I'm just gonna list the last 2, and I want to comment on that milkshake. Right?
Yeah.
Number 9, large bowl from I Poke, I think, and then the Najua pizza from Theo's. quickly on that milkshake thing. I think this is perhaps one of the first things that I perhaps disagree on with you.
Really? I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
had it. You know, my milkshake chronicles are very small, so.
So like I just felt that the milkshake was okay. I wasn't like blown away by it or anything. I
Yeah,
just
but
thought it
which
was.
flavor did you have though? Which combinations did you do? Because if you're just having a vanilla, everybody vanilla is vanilla.
You know what? That's how unmemorable it was. I can't remember what flavor I had. You know,
You
I'm
had
open to
vanilla.
having it again.
Okay, so where would you recommend? Where would you say does the best milkshake for you?
That I don't know. That I don't know. Yeah, I'd be
I want to
lying.
know who does the best milkshakes because I really think that there needs to be a milkshake bar. And I'm saying this, and someone's going to be like, there is milkshake bars in London, but if there are, we don't know because it's not memorable. Like bubble tea is a thing. Like I can tell, like I know that when the bubble tea is really, really good, you get people from either Chinese people or Japanese people standing waiting at like queuing up for it. That's how I know if the bubble tea is good.
I've seen them queues going round the corner in Soho, like waiting
Yeah,
for a
there's
while.
particular spots in Soho that when you go to that shop, whatever time of day, the queue is winding down the road and it's like Japanese, it's their own people. And that's how you know if the bubble tea is good. But if there ain't no queue, we ain't even trying to mess with that bubble tea. And I'm not even a huge bubble tea fan, but I'll have it once in a while. Especially, it's good during summer. Like, it's very refreshing in summer, but not on the winter flex.
I need to try it. Maybe wait till summer. Actually, no. I think I just want to try it. Actually, so maybe next time in West End, I will give that a go. The flavor of the continent. No, sorry.
Okay, well, we're done. Show done. Show done. You see how much he wants to get to dessert already?
No, starters. We're still talking about the starters.
Yes.
While speaking about like Deliveroo and all these chains, for those that don't know, I will link it up. I guess someone from maybe it wasn't Deliveroo, it was Uber Eats, was it? I think
it was
caught,
Uber Eats.
Yeah, they were caught chowing down, eating someone's food. It looked like right outside where they were meant to be delivering to. The driver was like, oh, he couldn't find them, so he decided to eat their food, which I think is a bit wild. What's your take on it?
You know what? I'm not surprised.
Oh, that they ate it.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you know these drivers, they'll be stealing your fries because they feel like, yo, I can smell the food and they ain't gonna miss a fry. Nobody's not gonna miss a fry. How do you know he hasn't already dipped his fingers into it? I mean, I'm shocked that the man was. I mean, one thing that I'm shocked about is really you're gonna sit outside the house and actually eat the food, not even drive around the corner. God damn, don't disgrace yourself. Like, you know what? Have a little bit of a decorum. If you're going to steal someone's food, do it with a little bit of decorum. Go around the corner and drive around the corner, eat the food, and then say, yo, she wasn't there.
Yeah.
I waited for 10 minutes, but I get why he waited there and ate the food because he just parked his car outside. He didn't bother calling her and he waited for some moments and he was just like, okay, she's not coming. Nobody's coming down. That's license for me to eat it. Not knowing that my girl is out there watching you from her app and going down to you and going to record you. And I love the part where she says, look, I see you got sour cream on your fingers. And I was just like, yo, because how my man is trying to hide that he ain't even eating the food. The fact, and then she demanded that he cash apped her the money for the food. I'm just like, really? Why didn't you? It kind of makes me wonder, what can we do to stop this from happening again? Do Uber drivers get some sort of, why don't they just do they get discount if they're, like off some of the restaurants that they do pickups from? I don't know. But it's just like, it's mad funny, but I would be, especially if you've been waiting for long. Do you know how pissed I would be? I'm like throwing shit.
So you know what? This is a great tie-in actually. Like for speaking about what happened to my stomach and doing that food hygiene course. And for
Yeah.
those who saw it, I'm not sure if you saw it. Do you see the Uber Eats driver that was caught in the toilet with his bag in the toilet?
People were just like, yeah, I saw that. And I was just like,
That's foul.
I wanted to bring that up as well. It's just like it's just like, this is what's happening with your food deliveries. And I'm just like, but there's a part of me that I know this, because why I say there's a part of me that knows this is because, I mean, if you see the way your food is handled in a simple McDonald's, do you think the drivers are going to be doing anything? Do you think they're going to have any decorum? Do you think they're going to think, oh, hold on, it's not hygienic for me to go in the toilet holding the bag with food? And first of all, we actually don't know if there was food in that bag still.
We don't,
But
but the fact that it's in there.
but the fact that the bag was even in the toilet, let's start to think, where else has that bag been?
Mm-hmm.
And this is one thing about using the delivery service. You just have to eat. You have to eat with God. You really have to eat with like the Holy Spirit in your chest, just so you feel like, what, I don't know what I'm gonna, don't know what I'm gonna catch. But I think it's something that I feel like these delivery services need to educate their drivers with. Like, food should not be, or even if the what they should do is have some sort of like bag. Their bag should be they should get bags. You know what? I'm just like, can the words come out of my mouth? So you know how you can get that product which you can coat your bags with, or the product is made from this material that if it comes in contact with a certain type of bacteria, it illuminates. That's what I feel they should have with those takeaway bags. So I just feel like it will spotlight something and say, oh, okay, this bag is too dirty, or it's been in a situation where it shouldn't have been in. That way you can penalize the drivers.
So, like,
but who is policing these drivers as well? Because I don't feel like there's nobody policing them anyway.
So, like, here's my 2 cents on that. Like, one, I agree with that. I think that's a cool idea. I think also, like, there's a huge opportunity for somebody to create sealable packaging that is like like when you get like stuff in banks and stuff like that, there's like a security seal to say like who's touched it last. Because I remember when we used to work in like Sainsbury's and we used to take the money from the tills down to the cash office, they put like a seal on the bags, like, oh, it's been tampered with. Like, to do that for food, like, I think there's like a huge opportunity. So someone's either been stealing your chips, or if it's been like sealed, like if bacteria's been getting in that. I think that's an opportunity, and it's not going to get it out of your mind that the fact that your food could have been in the toilet. But if at least it was just like sealed, then that would go a long way to I guess helping that. But in terms of policing, like even like just thinking about that hygiene course as well, the fact that like restaurants and stuff get like food ratings and inspection, vehicles should get that. Like, because it makes me think, like, when you get your bag of, I don't know, KFC or whatever, where does that bag go? Does it go on the floor? I'm still annoyed the fact that my bag comes stapled, like, which makes no sense. But like is
why doesn't it make sense that it's stapled?
So what they do is they put like they get the bag, they flip over the lid and they staple it all across. Like for me, like if one of those staples goes missing, right, and it falls into your food, then what? Like, if you can't find it, do you still finish your food? And then also, because sometimes because they put one staple in, like the guy can reach in, still some chips or whatever. Like, and those kind of. Go on. No, I was just gonna say, like KFC comes with like 4 chips anyway. So if there's only 3 in there now, like it makes a big deal,
Don't crack me up. One thing I would say, just to add on top of that, I know with the packaging, that's all by the restaurant. Deliveroo they don't accept any liability for the packaging. It's a restaurant's duty to package it as well as possible. That if they don't, that I know that that's part of their T's and C's.
Interesting. It's just making me think out loud now. Like when I start obviously doing all my stuff,
Mm.
I think I might put some security seals on it. I
Yeah,
think customers would
I know
appreciate that.
restaurants. I know restaurants that put cling film. They wrap it so much. They wrap it with cling film so much and put a seal on it. Some restaurants will put a particular color seal, and they say if this has been broken, your food has been tampered with. You
Oh,
know.
like a
So
security seal.
yeah, yeah. So they have like colored
Ah.
seals, like you know, that if you once you break it, you can't even put it back on. So all of those things, it's really to do with the restaurant, and it's up to the restaurant to make those changes.
When a restaurant sends food to you and you receive that, and if a label or seal or whatever is broken, right, and you
Mm-hmm.
complain to the driver, I'm pretty sure the driver's only going to say, "Hey, look, it's nothing to do with me. You're going to just have to speak to the restaurant," and the restaurant's going to be like, "Oh, nothing to do with me. You're going to have to speak to the delivery driver." Because the thing is, if the Deliveroo
Yeah.
don't acknowledge it, because at the minute they're just saying, "Hey, nothing to do with me," packaging stuff, and you speak to the restaurant. So if they don't acknowledge that, okay, cool, yeah, we seal our products. Anytime a seal is broken, they might say, "Oh, it's nothing to do with us."
Yeah, I mean it's a catch-22, and it's usually the driver's word against it's going to be everybody's word against everybody. But I mean, I'm
Mm.
sure I haven't read the T's and C's on the whole delivery thing, but hopefully there is some sort of guideline. But yeah, I mean, I've had food not turn up in it.
Oh,
From
just
yeah,
disappear.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I've had food, just like order food and then try to contact the driver, and the driver's just like, he ain't contacted. he's gone. Your food is gone.
Wow, that driver was enjoying whatever you. What did you order?
It was from what was this Caribbean wrap place?
Caribbean wrap. Oh,
Yeah, jerk wrap.
is it in Brixton?
No, they're in Deptford.
Deptford.
But they
Okay.
do, but they do have like food trucks everywhere and stuff. I can't remember, but it was like one of their wraps, and I was so looking, and it was a saltfish one, and then mayo bangs, and I like honestly, and phoning the restaurant, but the restaurant were really nice because they sent. I didn't get my food that
Mama
night, but
Jerks.
Mama Jerks, that's it. And I didn't get my food. We didn't get food that night, but what they did is send me a voucher so I can come and collect. So any other night. So the next day I basically and went to Mama Jerks. But on that evening I went to bed hungry. I ate cereal. I was so mad. I was so pissed.
You know that stuff winds me up when something goes wrong with your order and you complain and they offer you vouchers. It's like, cool, yes,
But what am I
refunds are
gonna do
great.
now?
Yeah, I'm hungry. Do you know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 when I order, it's late. It's late because
Yeah.
I can't be bothered to cook no more. So chances
Yeah.
are I just hit last order. So by
Yeah.
the time it's like, here's a voucher, just order whatever you want, it's
Mm,
closed. It's like,
exactly.
it's not the voucher I wanted. It's food,
Yeah.
So
Hold on, I'm just gonna take my cakes out of the oven. But
no
yeah,
worries.
I that's that part. It's basically that part that that irritates me. That I'm beyond the reason why I'm ordering is because I'm hungry. It's not because I was just ordering because I wanted to. So what am I gonna do now?
Yeah, that drives me up the wall. But I guess I guess on the positive note, not to be all doom and gloom. I guess they're trying, and there's not more that they can do. If the restaurant's closed down.
And that's the key thing. That's the thing. Sometimes they actually can't do anything.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. So in terms of like time of the year, we're coming up to the Christmas period. So I think we should step into the mains and touch on what's on the menu for your Christmas dinner.
Um, well, to be honest, I have no involvement. I have no business in cooking Christmas dinner. Well, I'm going to be assisting my mom. She's got a very luxurious menu planned out for us. In her last message, actually, let me actually open the message and see if I can. Let me see if I can find what she said. Like something along the lines of, I know she's cooking lamb. she's doing a beetroot Wellington. And salmon. So we chose salmon and lamb, beetroot Wellington. There's going to be stuffing, and she said she's going to do seasonal roasted vegetables, I think, or sautéed. I don't know what she said, but it all sounded quite dramatic, and I was like, I'm there to be involved. I'm just happy I'm involved in this menu. I've given her the task of baking desserts, and she's doing. I know, it's just like, what? You're not doing dessert? No, she said she wants to do an apple tart or what's it called? A tartan? Oh, she said she's doing some sort of apple tart. So yeah, and we've just she's got some nibbles, Christmas nibbles, as you do, and all of that. Looking forward to breakfast. I will be involved in cooking the Christmas breakfast, which I'm so excited about. Mimosas will be involved. All sorts of stuff. I think we may go for the French toast as well. Get some brioche French toast. Some granola, yeah, is a must. What else are we doing? Some toasted panettone. Yeah, I mean, it's going down, isn't it? It's going down, and I'm happy to be involved. Like, it's so funny because over the years, like, we used to do the traditional turkey, and we used to do, like, we used to do the whole Brussels sprouts kind of thing and all of that. And Christmas dinner has really evolved over the years. Like, the whole kind of turkey thing. I mean, I always ask people, how big is everybody on this whole turkey thing? People say turkey is really dry. You just need to know how to cook it, because a couple of years ago, my mum did make some. We don't get the big turkey. She gets like turkey breasts and rolls and puts stuffing inside them and ties them. Very intricate work, but they were absolutely delicious. They were so moist. They were so, honestly, it was gorgeous. Like, but for me, because I haven't eaten turkey in years, and that was my first time in years eating turkey. That meat is so strong. The flavor just hits you at the back of your throat. Like, I was like, "Ooh, you have to take your time eating this bird, because it is, it's quite strong."
I love turkey. I can't lie.
Really?
Yeah. But the thing about eating turkey is, for me, I kind of feel like you have to eat it fresh. I kind of feel like the leftover turkey gets a bit dry.
Yeah.
And then, like, when you have like this big bird, like, it's like that's what you're eating for the next week, where it's turkey sandwiches, turkey. I don't know. You start getting mad creative with this turkey curry. Like,
turkey becomes everything.
Yeah, and then it gets a bit tiring. But outside of that, yeah, I love the turkey. A few musts in there, which are like the pigs in blanket. Obviously, I know. Sorry, you don't like or eat pork.
I just didn't eat it. Don't mess with it too tough. But yeah, go on.
And then the stuffing. So obviously you have your sage and onion. There's this one with apple. I can never remember. I think it's apple and chestnut or something. Like, there's apple and something, which is like a really, really, really nice stuffing. I actually like Yorkshire pudding as well.
Yeah, I'm adverse to a Yorkshire pud.
Yeah. For me, Christmas is not Christmas without your cranberry sauce, and your apple sauce as well.
Bread sauce.
I was just about to say bread sauce.
All the sauces, them.
Have to have all of the. There was one year we didn't have bread sauce. I actually got upset.
It ruined Christmas, didn't it? Because it wasn't at the table. You need to have that at the table.
Yeah. My mum likes having like the whole parsnips and stuff. It's always got a sweet taste to it. I don't know what the name is, but I don't know if it's honey glaze or whatever. But like some parsnips and the Brussels sprouts, which I do not like. Being Jamaican household, obviously you got your rice and peas in there as well. In terms of like snacks and stuff, I have to have, there has to be a Christmas log Like that is a must.
Really?
Yeah. I have to have some kind of Christmas log. I love a good Christmas log at Christmas time.
Who are you, Lisimba? Who is this person?
Oh, you don't like Christmas logs?
No, I don't really. I don't really like any other chocolate cake apart from mine. But that's me being a snob.
Okay.
And right, yeah. It's me being a snob. That's me being a snob.
Fair enough. Obviously, like I love mince pies. Like I can
Yeah.
just eat even if it's not Christmas time, I can be eating mince pies, but fortunately I can't find them.
Yeah. What do you mean you can't find them? They're everywhere.
Mince pies not during Christmas.
Oh, drink. Oh, yeah. Not. It's only
Yeah.
Christmas time. Not. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. And then obviously you got your Christmas puddings, which I can't eat a lot of it. Like I like Christmas pudding, but I can't eat a huge. Those huge, big
I
round things.
I don't fuck with those.
Okay, cool. I can have some of those just a little bit with they do like cream, but they do like cream with a bit like some alcohol.
Courvoisier, they do like brandy cream and
yeah, that's the one, brandy cream. Yeah. I like some of that. I actually want to try my hand making some eggs Benedict for breakfast, actually. But that hollandaise sauce. Have you ever tried to make that?
My brother has. It's tricky in it. But
it's hard.
Yeah, but who's trying to do that when you can just buy it?
Oh, you can buy it?
Yeah, Marks and Spencer's.
Oh, I didn't know because I tried to do it and it split. Right?
Yeah, no, you can get it at Marks and Spencer's.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll try to do that. And then for breakfast, we normally do some stuff for like some melons and like some prawns. I want to make some pancakes with like lots of fruit and some honey in there.
You see your facial expression right there. It seems like you're at Christmas already, and you're just looking at the food. You're already there. Like it's like watching Lisimba. He's talking. He's already there. He's visualized himself eating it. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, no, 100%. And as you know as well, I would really like to eat some carrot cake over this Christmas as well.
Okay, it's you and everybody else, right? Just y'all just need to be put in the bin. So all of my friends will text me like last night, oh, I know yesterday was the last day of ordering, but today can I just place my order? Is it too late? Fam, just place your order and shut your mouth, innit? Like, you get your cake for Christmas, innit? So yeah, this is Lisimba's keeping me up at night with his carrot cake.
I apologize. Well, I'm grateful. I am grateful. I appreciate you and thank you.
Well, what else can I do? I try.
Thank you. Outside of that, I think that's really. Oh, you have to have celebrations. You have to have a type of celebration.
Yeah. You gotta have quality. It used to be Quality Street back in the day, but they're not cutting it anymore. And celebrations have just come in and taken that market nicely. Heroes don't even cut it.
No. Have you noticed that the celebrations always like the Milky Bars and then the Mars are always left last?
Yeah, nobody likes those chocolates.
Yeah,
but I started to love them though, because you know what, you start loving them because those are the only ones left. No love. And I have to say, I want to big up celebrations for including Twix, because when they included Twix in the mix, that was a motherfucking game changer right there. Nobody wanted the Maltesers anymore. We're all fighting over the Twix. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, like I love Twix. I can't lie. My favorite those are Snickers. Like I can just eat Snickers. Loads.
It's mad how it's the big chocolate, but when you turn the big chocolate bars into the minis, people go frantic over them even more.
That's funny, yeah, because you'd pick up a handful, whereas you'd maybe eat one bar, but the more handfuls you have, you're probably eating more bars than you would have had.
This is the craziest thing about it. You eat more bars in miniature form than you would ever eat, like literally.
Do you have like Toblerones?
Yes, we do, but there's this one Toblerone. It just needs to stay away from my life. Like, there's not much that I should be near because there's this one flavor of Toblerone. I think it's like they have a salted almond. right?
They have
And you
different
just
flavors.
Toblerone are out here they're doing undercover shit. Like you have to, and you know when you get these Toblerones, it's the massive ones. It's
Yeah,
when you're
yeah,
in
yeah.
duty, you have to be in duty free because that's where all of
Ah.
the assortment flavors. Or if you go into one of those, if you go into like a chocolatier shop and you see the Toblerones, check out the flavors that they have. I
Mm.
bought this one. I remember going to France. We went to France actually by ferry, and I
Mm.
saw this flavor of a Toblerone, and it was like two for like £12 or something like that, something ridiculous. And I was like, what do I need? What business do I have here? But okay. And then I saw my friend buy it. She bought, actually what she did, she bought one because she really wanted chocolate. And she said, have a taste. And she was like, do you want a piece? So I tasted it. I was like, all right, we're fucking with this. I bought two on my way and I bought two on my way back. That's how good it was. And it was the salted almonds, and they had a different flavor as well. And it was honeycomb
Mm.
Toblerone. The honeycomb and the salted almond, best thing ever.
Mm.
Don't get it in the small form. It only works good when it's in the big
Mm.
mug.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
Toblerone. But I haven't seen any, so I haven't. It has you saying it now. It's like I'm gonna now make it my life's mission before Christmas to find one.
You know, you just mentioned salt. It just reminded me of salted caramel. Like, I need to get some ice cream. Actually, I haven't stocked up on ice cream for Christmas. I need some of that.
Okay,
Oh, you're not an ice cream fan?
I have. I bought one tub.
Which one
The
did you
thing
get?
is,
Which one?
some vegan one, bougie one, and it was salted caramel. It was like salted caramel, like, you know what? Like, I love the whole Christmas aspect, but it goes back to what I was saying in a couple of podcasts before, that it's one day. And we tend
Yeah.
to just buy this mass amount of food because we think that if we don't buy it, it's not Christmas. And I get that. It's like Christmas isn't Christmas without cranberry sauce, bread sauce. You know what I mean? If you don't
Mm.
have it on the day, it's like, well, you've ruined my life. And it's just like, nobody's ruined your life. It's one day long. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But we will act as if it's like ruined, it's the absolute end all of, of just life. But the reality is it's one day, and we stock up all of this food, and we just pile on this food, and then it's just kind of like that mass kind of thing of, I feel like sometimes we're just putting up all of that food and forgetting that we've got to get through January. And so
Yeah.
I think I'm so aware of that now. Like, even when we did the Christmas shopping in our house, we know that this food, like everything that we bought, it's just going to extend till, in the next couple of months. So yeah. But also my mum loves to make it very luxury because it's the time of the year that, we don't always get together often. So, that makes it extra special. So I suppose that's a good way to justify why we buy that much food.
Yeah. Look, I guess it's good when you have lots of family getting together. I guess not so much these years, but many years ago, like we used to have some, family come over on Christmas Day. Um, sorry, I'm pausing because I'm just thinking. I don't know about you, but like on Christmas, it might sound bad, it might sound selfish or whatever. I actually don't like guests on Christmas Day.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel exactly the same. It just kind of just like, why are you here? It's not even why you here. It's just like, for me, Christmas is that one day that, even though that technically it's like everybody's in their house doing the same thing, right? To the point where it's like, why are you coming over? Why are you not doing what we're doing in your own house? Like, what is it that you're looking for in this house that's different, going to be any different from what you should be doing in your own house?
So with that, so okay, cool. So I'm gonna paint two pictures here. One, I can feel sorry for people who are alone, right? So
Yeah.
like I've got a few friends that have like traveled from abroad. They live here, family, live in Europe, America, Africa, wherever. And I can understand what it's like to be alone. It's sometimes it's nice to give them a family for Christmas so that
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't feel. I can
I
get that.
on that aspect, yes, I do understand it.
However, on the flip side, my whole thing is like I just don't like to entertain on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I just want to be so relaxed. I actually just prefer just to be, hey, look, I'm in my boxers, dressing gown, or my tracksuit. I don't want to dress up. I just want to like head
Mm.
down, relax at my most relaxed, just having, fun with my loved
Yeah.
ones, indulging myself, sharing presents, and just being super relaxed.
Mm.
Boxing Day though, like I don't mind. I could throw parties and
Yeah.
like that I don't know. I just like Boxing Day. I feel historically for me is like the day where we get together and like
I feel
drink and da, da, da.
exactly. I feel exactly the same. Like Boxing Day, I don't mind. I actually welcome people come around because it's just a much more kind of like that's a vibe kind of day. But on
Mm-mm-mm.
the actual Christmas day, I actually just want to be in my house, be in my peace, be like you're saying. You just want to indulge yourself and
Mm.
just spend it with your family. I do get like when people who are alone or don't have anyone, that's completely, I get those scenarios and you open your doors to people. I don't think I've been in that situation as of yet, but I'm sure if I do, my doors are open. But naturally, if it's kind of just like, sometimes I feel bad, man. If it's like other family members coming from your house, stay in your house, man. Enjoy yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. Sometimes it gotta be like that. You know what I mean? It's just that one peace of mind, and you already have so many other voices in your family that your extended family's voice is just like, man. But yeah, I
Mm.
completely get that. I feel that.
Mm. So there you go.
Okay,
Um,
can I ask you one thing?
Gone.
What are you most looking forward to doing on Christmas Day?
I'm most looking forward to doing on Christmas Day. I think giving presents, even though look, I need to get some more. I think like the most fun part for me is just like seeing everybody's reaction when they open their presents and they enjoy it. It's not even the food or the
Mm.
relaxing or like playing games, whatever. Literally just that, and that's probably only like 5 minutes or whatever. But
Okay.
yeah, that is perhaps the fun bit for me. And
Nice.
yourself?
You know what? Presents aside, the best part of for me for Christmas is literally when just sitting around the table and eating. Because I just don't get to do that often with my family or
Mm.
at all. Just to sit down around the table and just like enjoy a meal and just crack jokes, whether you're cracking jokes, whether you're crying, whatever the emotion of that moment is, that's what I look forward to because it, you know, one of the things I've always said is so bad that we only look forward to Christmas to have those moments, and I miss having more of those moments. I think growing up, we always used to have Sunday dinner around the table, and I know families that still do that, and it's like Sunday dinner is a thing and it's a must. I just wish I could do that more often in my family, but that's the one thing I look forward to on this Christmas, just sitting around the table and eating good food, and especially food my mum's cooked as well. I like just having mum's cooking and just enjoying ourselves.
No, for real. I just thinking about like I guess my family setup, we don't always get together around the dining table as much as we used to when I was a
Yeah,
lot younger, even though we're all in the same household. So it's some people might look on it and say, oh, it's sad that you need that excuse in order to do that, but
yeah,
whatever the reason is, the end result I guess is positive that we come together around the dinner table and share that
yeah.
moment together, which I can second. I think that's a good
Mm,
thing.
yeah. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Cool. Um, so for me, I don't know how you feel. I think from here we can just segue into Flavour for the Continent, cut it,
I
and
was
let's
gonna
just get
say
to the ads.
it's a beautiful setup for Flavour of the Continent. Okay, so my lips are hella dry, but after this, they'll be so moist. Listen, but was not
expecting that. He was just like, what? Like, what?
No, but it's all good. So guys, we are back for Flavour of the Continent.
Yes.
And today's Flavour for the Continent.
I saved my dry lips just for this. Like literally, no word of a lie.
I'm looking forward to this one, actually.
Oi.
So Nastassja put me onto this one. Basically, we got some cookies from CRÈME in Soho in London. So for those that are watching on the YouTube, Nastassja is stylishly showing off and previewing the box, which is quite extravagant. I think it's something they put together special for Christmas. But yeah, inside, let's take a look inside and then see what they're saying.
So let me see if I can do this nicely, like the YouTube blogger that I am. So CRÈME.
Oh, so for people listening, it's a red box, rectangular in shape. So it's some real thick card, and inside when you open it, it says "Sweet dreams are made of this."
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. If you guys could smell these cookies, like y'all already know that me and Lisimba love cookies, innit? Lisimba put me onto the Sainsbury's cookies, and anytime I look at Sainsbury's, I have to actually give it a side eye because we ain't going in there and we ain't gonna do those cookies. Because if I do those cookies, it's gonna be tea time. It's tea time. The funny thing is, I bought some from Marks and Spencer's, which are slightly similar.
Oh, really? What flavour?
The
same.
What was the ones you had? Triple chocolate?
Yeah.
No, these were just milk chocolate, but they didn't measure up. I'm not even gonna lie. Marks and Spencer usually measure up, but on that occasion, I was just like, nothing's beating those. Taste the difference. But we're here to talk about CRÈME. So yeah, been really excited to try this because they it's the same group that also does NAC, and it's a restaurant I really want to take Lisimba to because it looks amazing. It looks like shamazing in there. Can you tell us the flavours that you bought?
Yeah, sure. So
I'm going to open the box and Lisimba will guide the flavours through.
Sure. So on the right hand side we've got some double chocolate. In the middle we've got some milk chocolate. And on the left we got some miso flavour.
Ooh. So yeah, what's their menu like? I didn't go down to the shop, so Lisimba's going to talk about his experience in CRÈME.
Yeah, so basically, so for those listening, we're about a couple days away from Christmas. This place was rammed, like absolute packed. Like like I sent Nastassja a message saying that they're actually selling cookies like crack. Like people that queuing into the street waiting for cookies. Like they're actually doing something right.
Yeah.
So those cookies, 6 of them for £22. So it's on the pricey side for a cookie. So we're gonna see.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Ben's cookies, and if anybody have you tried Ben's cookies?
No.
So when I saw these, they look like Ben's cookies because if you've ever had Ben's cookies when they're warm, let me tell you something. Like that's another place that I give a side eye, but I do treat myself whenever I'm in central London, Oxford Street. I get a bit of my Ben's cookie. But this may be my new thing, but
okay. We'll see. So I guess ladies first.
Thank you, Lisimba. As always, no joking. Lisimba's obviously sharing these because this is the time of the year, and that's what you do during Christmas time.
I think you put words in my mouth, huh? Nastassja saw them and I thought, yes, these are coming with me up north.
Yeah, so for Christmas I'm going to my mum's house. My mum lives in Yorkshire. She lives, well, Doncaster to be exact, well, a town outside of Doncaster. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I usually go to my mum's house like once or twice a year, and I haven't been 2019. Maybe that's why my year's been, no, I'm joking, but I'm going. And so like, if I took her these, yeah, I don't think me and her will be friends. Like, she won't even talk, like, yo, she's having them all. But yeah, I've just broken inside of them.
So for people listening, like this is like in terms of height of cookies, it's like as tall as a Ferrero Rocher.
I'm not gonna lie, this is my ultimate indulgence. This is a person. These are people that actually know that it's not about them flat cookies. It's about the ultimate indulgence.
That looks good. Right?
I'm eating. Sorry for people listening. It's a double chocolate one.
So Nastassja broke it and then looked like a gooey middle inside. Like it almost looked cakey in texture. What's it saying? Okay, so she's quiet, she's silent again. So I think that means she's enjoying it. Dun, dun, dun. You know, while you're doing it, I'm gonna reach in. And,
yeah, go for it.
Try a bit of this double chocolate.
I just want to say, I'm speechless. Definitely, these are a bit, I would say they're lukewarm, but if you got these hot on the dot, on the trot, yo, we're queuing up again for round 2, innit? I'm the type of person that if I like something, we're doing a queue. I don't mind going to queue for a bit. I don't mind queuing for stuff. I'm indulged.
You know what's funny about this, right? To me, it's almost got the texture of like a chocolate fondant. This would like, for me, some vanilla ice cream, just plain vanilla, not too strong, because the chocolate's got its own flavor, but hot. Get this cookie hot with that will set it off. That will really set this off. This is rich.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's not sweet. It's not overly sweet.
It's rich. This is my kind of indulgence where you get the richness, and if you had ice cream to set this off on a hot day, mom, like, yo, this is better than, in my opinion.
I guess that's the PG answer. But so this is very messy to eat.
Yeah.
You're gonna get gooey chocolate everywhere. Yeah, this really does remind me of chocolate fondant. Let me see if I can.
Definitely. If you've ever had a really good chocolate fondant, like a goo one, is it a goo? Yeah. If you've had a goo one, think of that just out of the oven. I like these cookies because they've got a cakey flavour to it. It's not, you know, some cookies can be a bit like chalky. These aren't chalky. These are nice and gooey and yummy.
Yeah, definitely moist cookies. I wonder like how long they would stay moist for if you left them.
One thing is, I'm not a mad chocolate person. As in, when I see menus, especially cookie menus, I don't run for the chocolate ones. I usually they usually have salted caramel and some other mad. But I would definitely say I couldn't do a whole one without like vanilla, like something just to complement it. But I know that they do ice cream as well. So that and ice cream, Jesus is Lord. Like, I'm not gonna even lie to you. These are the kind of things that make me it's not even not go on a diet. How can I diet when the Lord has blessed this earth with such great things? Why limit yourself? Why limit your taste buds? Why limit your enjoyment when there is such things in the world?
So when I was there, people were leaving like these big square boxes.
Yeah.
So this is like a rectangular box here.
Yeah.
People leaving with bags of these cookies.
Yeah.
Now I understand. Like, this is perfect for like a get together, party, Christmas, all that kind of stuff. You have like boxes of these.
I would definitely say, especially during this Christmas time, during this Christmas period, this is like the perfect time to have these cookies. For me personally, if I wasn't making my own desserts, on me making desserts, I literally gone and bought a box of these, and this is what we're having with good ice cream, and this would set the dinner off really nicely. This can even go on my cheese board. I don't even know why, but it's going on the cheese board.
Cookies and cheese. Well, yeah.
Cookies and cheese. I think that may be a new thing. We could start a new thing. Cookie and cheese board.
Well, it's documented now, so you definitely heard it here
and
first.
if you steal my idea, like I said, I'm coming for you. I now will draw blood.
Damn.
I've noted all of my ideas that I have put out onto this podcast in this small 9 episodes that we've done. I've noted all of my ideas, so when I see them in action, just know I'm coming to draw blood in it. I'm joking.
Well, you've had your warning. So,
but no, very Moorish, and plus I haven't had anything to eat today, so I'm just eating it because I'm hungry, but I'm also eating it because it's mad delicious.
So, guys, I want to thank you guys for listening to another episode of Juice and Sauce. As always, you can find us on all the socials. Question of the day: what's your favorite flavor cookie?
That could work.
What's your favorite flavor cookie? Let us know in the comments below. I wish you guys a Merry Christmas.
And will we record one before the New Year? We're trying to. We want to get a New Year one in to do a download of our favorite foods of 2019.
Yeah.
So definitely, guys, have a Merry Christmas. Eat, be merry. Do not limit yourself to enjoyment. Argue with the fam and hug after that. But really, just have a Merry Christmas. And we'll see you on our next episode.
100%. Take care, guys. See you soon.
Bye.